After Happily Ever After, a choose-your-own-adventure guide to collaborative divorce. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess named Amelia. Amelia grew up with anything she could ever want. The only thing missing was a handsome prince to love her. Then one day, a handsome prince named Walter came riding up on his white steed. Amelia and Walter fell in love at first sight. They got married, became Queen Amelia and King Walter, and not long after, the beautiful Princess Victoria was born. And the three lived happily ever after. Or so they thought. Queen Amelia is fed up with King Walter's constant need to control her every move. After the couple got married, Walter expected her to quit her job as a beekeeper and tend to the castle. Amelia agreed because she loved Walter so much. But after 7 years, Amelia began to remember her dreams of running her own bee empire, making the most delicious honey the kingdom had ever tasted. King Walter feels like Queen Amelia never leaves him in peace. She nags him constantly to quit his medieval royal bowling league. Walter and Amelia fought and fought and fought over this issue. Finally, Walter and Amelia decided to separate. But what of Victoria? If you want King Walter and Queen Amelia to try a traditional divorce in the wise owl's court, turn to page 7. Victoria is afraid. Her mom and dad are constantly fighting, both in and out of court. No one listens to her. Victoria doesn't understand why only the lawyers and the judge are talking. Why doesn't anyone let Victoria talk, or ask Victoria what she wants? The owl judge decides that Victoria should live with Queen Amelia in the castle and visit with King Walter in his new condo every other fortnight. Princess Victoria is very unhappy. Her mom and dad hardly ever talk, and when they do, they always fight. Both of her parents complain about the court's decision and about how they had to pay a king's ransom for their divorce. If you are unhappy with the outcome of the owl court, turn back to page 6. If you want King Walter and Queen Amelia to try the new collaborative approach outside of the Owl's Court, turn to page 11. Fearing that going to Owl Court would put Victoria in a difficult position where she would feel like she had to take sides, the couple decided to try the new Royal Kingdom's collaborative method. This method helped Amelia and Walter to figure out how to talk to one another without fighting, and to come up with a parenting plan together since they would both be Victoria's parents forever. Walter and Amelia each got their own woodland advocates, but instead of the woodland advocates fighting in the Owl's Court over every magical gem and potion in the castle, the advocates, Amelia and Walter, all worked together to come to an agreement that satisfied everyone. And Victoria even had her own woodland helper, who asked Victoria what she was concerned about, what she wanted. Then her woodland helper would speak up for her in the four-way meetings. Now Victoria is much happier. Although she wouldn't have chosen for her parents to divorce, she's much happier they chose to use the new kingdom's collaborative method. Though Queen Amelia and King Walter live in separate castles now, they both spend lots of time with Victoria, and they no longer yell at each other. Victoria feels like she has her mom and dad back.